If I wanted to pick up 20 yards in 2025, I'd work on these two things in my backswing and this one drill. The first thing I would do, and this is something I tell all my students, is to increase their hip turn. When we increase our hip turn, we allow our hips to turn more. That allows us to turn our shoulders more, which allows us to make a longer backswing. One of the keys to hitting the golf ball longer is to have a longer backswing. That's why your driver swing goes further than, of course, a wedge, partly because of the design of the golf club, but also the swing is longer. So let me show you what I mean by that. So when you're set in there, okay, I want you to feel like you let your trail leg release and you let your hips turn, okay? You let your hips turn. Now, a nice way we practice this in the vertical line swing, in the book, The Bad Lie, that we wrote, is that we'll do a little step back drill where we just get set in here and we just kind of step back there. See how I'm doing that? I'm just taking my trail foot and I'm just stepping back towards my main man, Nick. Nick's on the camera there. Nick gave me the thumbs up. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and let us know where you're from. So the first thing, if you want to hit the golf ball longer in 2025, you got to increase your hip turn, because when you do that, your shoulders will increase their turn and then therefore you'll make a longer swing. Now the second thing that you need to do, and I'm going to talk about a drill here. The second thing you need to do is you need to get your lead arm, which for me is my left arm, a little bit higher. Okay, all things being equal, when the lead arm is low, see how it's low, right? Notice where the club head is at, versus high. See where my arm is at now? Now it's higher. What's the club head? The club head's higher also, right? Lead arm low, club head low. Lead arm high, club head high. Now, there's a lot of great golfers who've had a lead arm higher. Okay, Jack Nicklaus, Johnny Miller, Bubba Watson, Justin Thomas, okay? There's a lot of them. Maybe if you know some of them, go ahead and throw them in the chat just to make sure you're understanding what we're talking about. Now that doesn't mean that there's not great golfers who can hit the ball long ways who have a lead arm low in the backswing, but generally speaking, that requires more strength and more flexibility. So the first thing we want to do in 2025, if we want to hit the golf ball longer, is we want to increase our hip turn so that we can then increase our shoulder turn. The second thing that we want to do is we want to get our lead arm higher, because when the lead arm is higher, the club head is higher, therefore it has more time to create speed back and down. So let me go ahead and hit one, and I'm going to show you a nice drill that you can do to help you with that. So here we go. I'm set in there. I got my MaxVert 2 driver. I'm going to turn my hips, okay, let my trail leg release. I'm going to get that lead arm nice and high, and then we'll talk about the drill. Oh, wow. Nick, did you get that? That's pretty good, yeah? All right. Now, what about a drill? So I've given you two things that you can do in your backswing that are more technical, revolved more around the body, okay? But one of the other ways we can create a lot of club head speed is in our arms, okay? The arms are one of the best resources for creating club head speed. So let me go ahead and tee up another one here. Now this is what we call our feet together drill. And I love this drill because it teaches a couple things. One is it shows us the power and the speed that are in the arms. When we use the arms correctly, there's a lot of speed in them. It also helps us understand how to turn and how to pivot, right? So when my feet are together, I'm just not gonna sway, right? If you feel like you sway in your golf swing, that's never gonna happen when your feet are together, because if you swayed, you'd fall over. All right, so here we go. Let me just demonstrate. So feet together, and I'm just gonna swing my arms, boom. And you hear the sound there? There's a lot of speed in the arms when you get them swinging. So here we go, feet together. Oh, wow. You'd be amazed at how far you can hit the golf ball when you really use those arms. So if you want to increase your club head speed, your distance in 2025, increase your hip turn, get the lead arm higher, do the feet together drill. Now that we've given you some distance, be sure to check out my next video. And if you want to personally work with us on your golf game, check out vlscoaching.com.